Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are good and safe. Okay, I Meeta Singh, your science teacher, welcome you in your second video of chapter 5, that is food and health. Okay, as in the first video, we have discussed some points about the role of the food and nutrients of the food, then balanced diet, and then what is the role of exercise and rest and sleep for our good health. I hope you are clear with the points. And related to these points, I have given you one question also. The question was,
which nutrient gives us quick energy?
and the answer is,
Hydrates give us quick energy. Carbohydrates, that the nutrient that give us quick energy.
so today we are going to discuss further points of the chapter. So these points are diseases, non-communicable diseases, communicable diseases, and how communicable diseases spread. We are going to discuss these points in detail, but in brief I am going to discuss here. Okay, diseases. Disease means बीमारी. हिंदी में हम उसे क्या कहते हैं? बीमारी. If our body do not allow us to function properly, that condition is called disease. अगर हमारी बॉडी हमें प्रॉपरली फंक्शन करने को अलाउ नहीं करती है, इफ़ यू हैव अ सिंपल हेडेक, सिंपल फीवर, then in that condition also you are not able to work properly. आप बोलते हो ना, मैम मुझे फीवर हो रहा है, मैम मेरा हेडेक हो रहा है, मुझे घर जाना है, ओके, बिकॉज वी आर नॉट वेल, क्योंकि हम उसमें अच्छा फील नहीं करते. सो दैट कंडीशन इज कॉल्ड डिजीज. नाउ वी हैव टू टाइप्स ऑफ डिजीजेस, नॉन कम्युनिकेबल डिजीजेस एंड कम्युनिकेबल डिजीजेस. नॉन कम्युनिकेबल डिजीजेस डू नॉट स्प्रेड थ्रू कॉन्टैक्ट. किसी के कॉन्टैक्ट में आने से वो डिजीज स्प्रेड नहीं होती हैं. Okay, and non-communicable diseases mostly are deficiency diseases. Now the question is, what is deficiency disease? Because deficiency disease occur because of lack of any nutrient. Can be a lack of vitamins, lack of minerals, lack of protein, any lack of nutrient. Because lack of nutrient, deficiency disease happened. Okay. Then communicable diseases. Definitely communicable diseases are those diseases that spread through contact. किसी भी चीज़ के कांटेक्ट में आने से, किसी पर्सन के कांटेक्ट में आने से, उसकी इन्फेक्टेड चीज़ों के कांटेक्ट में आने से जो स्प्रेड होती है, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड कम्युनिकेबल डिजीजेस. एट द एंड यू हैव गिवन सम पॉइंट्स हाउ कम्युनिकेबल डिजीजेस स्प्रेड, कि किस तरह से कम्युनिकेबल डिजीजेस स्प्रेड होती हैं. तो हम उन चीज़ों को अवॉइड कर सकते हैं. वी शुड नॉट डू दोज थिंग्स बाय दैट कम्युनिकेबल डिजीजेस स्प्रेड. So we are going to discuss these some important points, and with these points we will complete the chapter in this video. As usual, we will discuss with the animated videos, and definitely watch the video carefully. You will get all the points clear in the animated videos. Okay, so let's start with the video.
When we are sick, neither our body nor our mind is at ease. So a disease is an abnormal condition in which the body is not able to function properly. Diseases can broadly be classified into two types, and they are non-communicable disease and communicable disease. So let's first talk about non-communicable disease. These diseases cannot be transmitted from one person to another. And non-communicable diseases are deficiency disease. So now what is deficiency disease? A disease caused due to lack of one or more nutrients in the diet is called deficiency disease. And the deficiency diseases are caused due to deficiency of proteins, vitamins and minerals in our diet. So now we will see what are the diseases caused due to the lack of proteins. First disease is kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor is caused by the deficiency of proteins and carbohydrates in our diet. This disease occurs mostly in the children of 1 to 5 years of age. Now let's see what are the symptoms of Kwashiorkor disease. The first one is swollen abdomen. Next is lower body weight and retarded growth. Here retarded means slow growth of the body. And next is hair get discolored. Here see in this picture, the boy is suffering from Kwashiorkor. He has hair disorder, swollen stomach, that is abdomen. Kwashior can be cured by giving protein rich mother's milk and carbohydrate rich food. Okay, next is marasmus disease. Marasmus is caused by the deficiency of proteins and carbohydrates. Now see the symptoms of marasmus. The child becomes so thin that loose folds of skin can seen all over the body and muscles get wasted. It means extreme retardation of growth, that is body growth is slow, and loss of fat from the body and excess wasting of muscles. Okay, now you can see in this picture the body looks wrinkled and bones are also visible. It can be cured by giving protein rich foods, mother's milk and carbohydrate rich food. Now we have learned that diseases like Kwashiorkor and marasmus are caused due to the deficiency of proteins. And continuing with that, in the next cause due to lack of vitamins. Okay, let's start. So the first disease is night blindness, and it is caused due to the lack of vitamin A in the diet. In this disease, a person is unable to see in the dim light or at night. Okay, now see carrots, green leafy vegetables, tomato, butter, milk, all these items are rich in the source of vitamin A. Next is beriberi. Beriberi is a disease caused by the deficiency of vitamin B1. And what are the symptoms of beriberi? Yes, swelling and pain in legs, weak muscles, dizziness. It means we can't have a balance on our body and loss of appetite. Vitamin B is present in unpolished rice, milk, meat, green peas, cereals and green vegetables. Okay. Now next is scurvy, and scurvy is caused by the deficiency of vitamin C. And what are the symptoms? Bleeding and swelling of the gums. Okay. Vitamin C is present in citrus fruits like avla, orange, lemon and leafy vegetables. Now see in the picture the swollen gums, and if any person has swollen gums, it means he is suffering from scurvy. Yes. Okay, the next one is rickets. Rickets is caused by the deficiency of vitamin D. In this disease, the bones become soft, twisted and bent. Vitamin D along with the minerals calcium and phosphorus makes our bones and teeth hard and strong. Now see in this picture and notice to their legs. What can you see? Yes, their legs are twisted, soft and bent. Okay. Sun rays are the major source of vitamin D. Okay. And for the prevention from rickets, we must have milk, fish and eggs in our diet. Okay. Next is goiter. Goiter is caused by the deficiency of iodine. A gland in the neck region swells. Okay, as you can see also in the picture. Goiter can be prevented by taking iodized salt, fish and seafoods. Okay. Next one is anemia. Anemia is caused due to the deficiency of iron in the diet. An anemic person face looks pale. The breathing rate is more, especially after exercise. Cramps in legs and difficulty in breathing are some symptoms. For the prevention from anemia, we should have an iron-rich food in our diet, and it is present in, yes, vegetables, eggs, groundnut and in meat. Okay. Now, these diseases that we learned were non-communicable disease. So children, this video is extending long. So because of it, communicable diseases are spread from a sick person to other healthy person. Communicable diseases are caused by germs and may spread through air, infected food and water, direct contacts, cuts in the skin or insects bites. Okay. Germs. Communicable diseases are spread by microbes or germs called bacteria, protozoa and viruses. So first we will see bacteria. First of all, do you know a fact of bacteria? Bacteria were among the first life forms to appear on the earth. Bacteria causes disease like plague, typhoid, tuberculosis, pneumonia and meningitis. Bacteria have a number of shapes ranging from spheres to rod and spirals, as you can see in this picture. Next is protozoa. Protozoa cause disease like malaria and amoebic dysentery. This is a picture of, yes, protozoan. Okay, the next one is malaria. It is a disease and it is caused by protozoan, which is carried by the female Anopheles mosquito. Okay. The next one is viruses. So viruses are the smallest of all microbes. Viruses causes disease like common cold, polio, chicken pox, measles and yes, COVID-19. So if the virus enter in the person's body, then it will multiply itself and it will infect a person. And one of the virus that is affected the whole world in present day is COVID-19, that is coronavirus. These virus floats through air, survive in water and even on the surface of your skin. Yes, virus can be spread from one person to another by shaking hands and also when a person cough or sneeze. So, what is the prevention? The first one is social distancing. Second one is using mask on your nose and mouth. And third one is regularly washing your hands. Okay. Next one is disease caused by fungus. And they are ringworm, athlete's foot, asthma and scabies. Now let us see what are the diseases that are caused through direct contact. Okay. So many diseases like common cold, chicken pox, measles, ringworm, whooping cough spread through direct contact. Now let us see how communicable diseases are spread. First is direct contact. Take an example. If a person is suffering from disease like COVID-19 and if a healthy person has a direct contact to the infected person, like handshake, then healthy person will also be affected by COVID-19. Next one is disease spread by air. Germs that causes disease like chickenpox, whooping cough, diphtheria, influenza and scarlet fever are present in the discharge from the nose and the mouth of a patient. This disease can spread through sneezing or coughing. Next one is indirect contact. It means we are not in the touch with infected person, but diseases like chickenpox, measles are spread through either clothing or other articles used by the sick person. Next is indirect contact. It means we are not in the touch with infected person, but disease like chickenpox, measles are spread through either clothing or other articles used by the sick person. Okay. Next one is disease through infected food and water. So disease like typhoid, cholera, diarrhea, polio, jaundice spread by eating infected food and drinking polluted water. Flies and cockroaches carry germs from sewers and contaminate our food and water. Okay. Now, the next one is through mosquitoes and insects. Diseases like malaria, yellow fever, plague, dengue and kala-hazar are caused by blood-sucking insects like mosquitoes, fleas, bugs and sandflies. And you know that malaria is caused by a protozoan which is carried by, female Anopheles mosquito. When the mosquito bites a person suffering from malaria, the protozoa are sucked up with the blood, and when this mosquito bites another healthy person, the protozoa are injected into the person's blood and it causes malaria. Okay, and the last one is rabidal animals. It means if an animal like dog, monkeys bite a healthy person, then he can suffer from disease like rabies. Okay. So now children, we have studied all about disease and how they are spread. But what are the prevention for communicable disease? Let's see. We should make efforts to prevent the breeding of germs. First one is house should be kept clean. Houses should be airy and open. Fresh air and sunlight are the natural disinfectants. A supply of a clean and germ-free water for drinking and cooking is essential for the health. Next one is toilet and bathroom must be clean and disinfected regularly. Use a mosquito net or mosquito repellent at night. And the most important is, vaccination. Vaccination is another way of protecting ourselves by acquiring immunity against certain diseases. We must get ourselves vaccinated as a protection against these diseases. There are some national programs to eradicate communicable disease. So children, if we take care of ourselves and our surrounding, we can stay healthy. Yes. And one more important message, prevention is better than cure. Yes. So this was all about disease.
So I hope you are clear with all the points about the diseases, non-communicable, communicable diseases, and how communicable diseases spread. Okay, so tomorrow I will give you with the PDF part of bookwork and copywork. You all have to complete your bookwork and copywork in very neat and clean handwriting and with correct spellings also. Okay, thank you.